What up, YouTube? When you come in here, please hit like, subscribe, and share. It's free. Does not cost you anything. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. I just want to say good, better, best. Never let it rest until the good is better and the better is your best. What's up? What's up? On my way to work on my off day. I'm going to just go do about 3 hours. My kids are at summer school / camp. It's supposed to be summer school, but they said they ain't did no work. So maybe it's just a little camp. I don't know, but they're there. The van came and picked them up. They'll get dropped off at about 1:30. So I'll be back here. Just trying to figure out what I'm going to make for them today. I'm going to record it, whatever I make, just to show you how I make it. You know, everybody makes things different. But I don't know. Spaghetti, that I know they'll eat that spaghetti. Anything with pasta they'll eat. I don't eat a lot of pasta dishes. I like spaghetti, my own spaghetti. And that's about it. But I think I may make some spaghetti. It's probably gonna be the easier thing to do. Make a big pot of spaghetti and I'll put some cheese on it. I'm gonna make 2. I'm gonna make some turkey. Maybe I use ground chicken this time. Some ground chicken. I always make ground turkey spaghetti. And just in case Mike come over, you know, he went home for, you know, needed some time apart. So he's at his house. So maybe I'll make need some ground chicken this time. And make him some meat sauce with that. And then I'm where the fuck am I going? I'm gonna make some ground beef for me and the kid. You eat that for lunch for tomorrow and probably Friday if it lasts that long. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make some spaghetti. So I need to go to the store now, but I don't have time. I gotta get to work so I can get these 3 hours in. So if I get there at 9:30, I'll leave at 1. So the way I make my spaghetti is it's the way I like it to make it. So I make my meat sauce, my hamburger, my ground hamburger meat. I see a lot of people ground their meat in the pan and just brown it that way. I don't ground my meat like that. I boil my meat so it doesn't have those big clumps in it. It kind of keeps it separated and makes it more grounded, as you can say. I don't like the little chunks that be in there. So I boil my meat, I stir it. When I boil it, it browns and it's not clumpy. It's just nice and loose. So that's how I brown my meat. I put onions, green peppers. I like the Rosa spaghetti sauce, so that's what I choose to use. I put a little bit of sugar in there, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning. I put a bunch of seasonings in there, especially if I do ground turkey or ground chicken. So I put my seasonings in there, let the meat sauce cook. Some people make a bake and put noodles and sauce together. A lot of the times I don't do that, but I think today I'm gonna do that and then just put it in a pan and put it in the oven and put some cheese on top. Like the kids, and see how the kids like it. I've never made it with cheese on top, so I'm not too fond of cheese for real, but my kids are. So that's what I'm gonna do today when I get off work. I will be uploading a video showing how I did it, you know, in the process and what the end results are and if they like it. It's hard to mess up spaghetti. I'm gonna just be honest with you. It's really hard. Even if you don't know how to make the best spaghetti, it's just hard to mess it up. Even if you don't do all the extra stuff that some people do, all you really need is the meat sauce, hamburger meat, a little salt and pepper. Put some onions and stuff in it. You don't even have to do that. I just like onions and green peppers. A lot of the time, the meat sauce will have, you know, some onions and peppers in there. So yeah, it's hard to mess up spaghetti. So if you mess up spaghetti, then you just really can't cook it all. Alright. So I'm about to stop by Chick-fil-A. Get me some breakfast. And then I'm gonna head on to work. I do work downtown. But yeah, just for my day. I need to come back home and try to clean up my house. Yeah, I'm still in the process of trying to buy a house. In the process of me getting my credit together, I did apply for Habitat for Humanity, just to see if I would get approved for that. You know, all the stipulations and stuff that you have to have for them. I can just go apply for a loan and get my own house, but you know, I really don't want my credit pulled right now because I'm working on it. So I'm trying to avoid getting it pulled at any point second off. So I applied for Habitat for Humanity. Hopefully, I'll get approved for it. I really don't want to stay in the neighborhood where they're building, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm not worried about having any problems because I'm at my business and I go to work and that's it. I don't socialize with people. I don't socialize with people. I'm at my business. I don't have people in and out my house. So it really doesn't matter where I stay. I can stay anywhere and be okay. It's just my goal and my dream. Even if I get this in the future or in the long run, I want a house to where I don't have many neighbors, like no really close neighbors, and I have a lot of yard space. Because my kids love to be outside. So I want to be somewhere where they can be outside what's fenced in and I don't really have to worry about them. Like I keep my eye on them, but I don't really have to, you know. Oh, it's looking shots. I don't think the area they're building in is really bad. I haven't never really hung out in that area. So we'll see. I'm going to pray for the best. You know, God got me. You know, times when you feel like giving up, things keep getting worse and worse and worse. Sometimes it has a way of working itself out. So I just came to the conclusion that I'm not going to stress about anything. I'm just going to take it one day at a time. It is what it is. You can only do what you can do. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I just got to make the best decisions that's going to suit me and my kids in the situation that I'm in. You know, as far as my work schedule and things like that, and trying to get somebody to be there with my kids or watch my kids, it's hard. Like my sister does a good job. She does, you know, come over and watch them a lot of the times, but you know, sometimes she gets jobs here and there, so I understand she can't do it. My brother asking him to watch them is like, I'm not leaving there by themselves. He'll watch them to a certain extent, but he be in the room or he be in and out, so it's like, and Mike watches them and they might would be there by themselves too. He'll make sure they eating stuff, but he not gonna really, they're gonna fuck up the whole house. They're gonna be downstairs on a game, or he's gonna be upstairs doing something. They're gonna be downstairs. And so just, when I get to the point, like I know I said that I did not want to quit working. I still don't want to quit working. I want to work part-time to where I can choose my schedule, so that I can be there with my kids more and not having to work so often. I got any damn money. One of these scores got some money on it. Let's see.
Good morning, Chick-fil-A. How may I serve you?
Hi, can I get a 10 count mini and a Diet Coke, please?
How many?
A 10 count.
And a Diet Coke?
Yes, ma'am.
Small, medium, or large?
Medium.
Alright. Any sauces or anything for you?
No, ma'am. Just some extra honey butter on top of the bread.
Yes, it comes on all our buns.
Yeah, I want extra. Something to put an extra swipe on there, please.
I'm sorry, you said you want an extra?
Yeah, just tell them to brush an extra brush of honey butter on top.
Alright, I didn't hear you.
An extra brush of honey butter on top of the bread.
Right, I heard you.
Oh, okay.
Extra honey butter,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
That'll be all.
$12.84 at the window.
Thank you. But yeah. You know you got to get extra honey butter when you go to Chick-fil-A. I'm fat. I can admit that. But I'm loving the skin I'm in. You only live once. I do want to lose weight, but I'm not going to push it. I love food. You know. But anyway, yeah, so I just want to be there more with my kids. That's the main reason why I started blogging and, YouTubing and Facebook and doing all this stuff to see, if that extra income will help me supplement a part-time job or help me supplement me having to work full-time. So that's the main reason. I really want to be at home with my kids and do more with my kids. But over the past few years, I've always had to work so much, especially when having 2 jobs. So, at least now that I only got 1 job, even though I have went on some interviews, I said I wasn't getting another job, but it's just the pay is not working for me. So, but yeah, even though I only got 1 job now, I can drop them off and some days pick them up. Before I could never sorry. Before I could never drop them off because I always had to be at work so early, like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, so I was never able to drop them off. And sometimes it'd be late at night before I get to see him. So, but anyways, enough of that. I will be posting another video on what I decide to make for them. It's probably going to be spaghetti. But don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. Also visit me on my other platforms, the same name. And I would greatly appreciate it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. And remember, good, better, best. Never let it rest until the good is better and the better is your best. Don't forget it. And don't let nobody disturb your peace or none of that. Y'all have a great day.